Hello everyone. Welcome to another episode of Current Affairs MCQs. Let's start with previous day's practice question. The question was, sometimes seen in the news, the Channa Patna toys belong to which of the following Indian states? Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka or Andhra Pradesh? The correct answer is option C, Karnataka. Recently, it was seen in the news that the Channa Patna toys have now become part of children's academic activities in Afghanistan. Channa Patna toys are distinctive wooden toys and dolls crafted in Channa Patna, a town in Karnataka's Ramanagara district, and the area is fondly known as Gombigala Oru, meaning toy town. The origin of these toys dates back to the era of Tipu Sultan, the 18th century ruler of the Kingdom of Mysore. Intrigued by the expertise of Persian artisans, Tipu Sultan invited them to Channa Patna to impart their toy-making skills to the local craftsmen. This initiative laid the foundation for the thriving Channa Patna toy industry. They received the geographical indication tag in 2005. Therefore, option C is the correct answer. Now let's begin today's session. The first question is, consider the following statements regarding the Rail Kaushal Vikas Yojana. 1. It is an initiative by the Indian Railways to provide vocational training to the youth in various trades. 2. The program aims to train candidates exclusively in engineering and technical skills relevant to railway operations. 3. Under this scheme, the training duration for each trade is uniform, lasting exactly 3. How many of the statements given above is or are correct? Only 1, only 2, all 3 or none? The correct answer is option A, only 1. Recently, the Railway Minister clarified that the over 26,000 candidates skilled under the Rail Kaushal Vikas Yojana until November 2023 will not receive preferential treatment for jobs within the Indian Railways. Rail Kaushal Vikas Yojana is indeed an initiative launched by Indian Railways. It focuses on providing vocational training to the youth in diverse trades, aiming to enhance their employability. Hence, statement 1 is correct. While the program does include training in skills relevant to railway operations, it is not limited to engineering and technical trades. It encompasses a variety of vocational skills beyond just railway-specific skills. Hence, statement 2 is not correct. The training duration under this scheme can vary depending on the trade. It is not uniformly set to 3 months for all trades. Hence, statement 3 is not correct. Therefore, option A is the correct answer. The next question is, recently, the logistics ease across different states perception survey was released by which of the following? Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation, Ministry of Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises, Ministry of Corporate Affairs, or Ministry of Commerce and Industry. The correct answer is option D, Ministry of Commerce and Industry. Recently, the logistics ease across different states perception survey was released by the Union Ministry of Commerce and Industry. The government's perception survey is based on responses from 7,321 respondents. According to the survey, average scores across parameters such as quality of roads, terminal, cost of logistics, and availability of skilled workforce have improved in landlocked states as compared to 2019. The official data shows that only 5 states, namely Gujarat, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Maharashtra, and Telangana, continue to make up for 70% of exports. Therefore, option D is the correct answer. The next question is, what is the IUCN status of the European wood bison recently seen in the news? Critically endangered, near threatened, least concern, or vulnerable? The correct answer is option B, near threatened. Recently, the study titled Millennial Processes of Population Decline, Range Contraction and Near Extinction of the European Bison was published by the Royal Society. Also referred to as the Wisent, the European bison stands as Europe's largest and heaviest terrestrial mammal. These animals inhabit grasslands as well as deciduous and mixed forest. In the post-Ice Age period, the wisent was widespread across Europe and vast herds. The IUCN status of the European wood bison is near threatened. Therefore, option B is the correct answer. The next question is, consider the following statements regarding Bodhicitta in Buddhist philosophy. 1. Bodhicitta is a Sanskrit term that refers to the mind of enlightenment central to Mahayana Buddhism. 2. It embodies the aspiration to attain Buddhahood solely for the benefit of all sentient beings. 3. Bodhicitta is mainly focused on personal liberation and does not emphasize altruistic intentions. How many of the above statements is or are correct? Only 1, only 2, all 3, or none? The correct answer is option B, only 2. Recently, the Dalai Lama delivered a teaching on Bodhicitta at Siliguri's Sedgyud Monastery. Bodhicitta is indeed a Sanskrit term in Buddhist philosophy, particularly in Mahayana Buddhism, that translates to the mind of enlightenment. It refers to a mental state of compassion and wisdom. Hence, statement 1 is correct. The concept of Bodhicitta is characterized by the desire to achieve enlightenment or Buddhahood for the sake of all sentient beings, reflecting a selfless approach towards achieving spiritual goals. Hence, statement 2 is correct. Bodhicitta is not solely focused on personal liberation. Instead, it is deeply rooted in altruism, aiming for the enlightenment of all beings rather than just self-enlightenment. Hence, statement 3 is not correct. Therefore, option B is the correct answer. Next question is, which of the following does not share its border with Oman? United Arab Emirates, Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, or Yemen? The correct answer is option C, Kuwait. Recently, the Prime Minister of India had a meeting with the Sultan of Oman, Haytham bin Tariq. They discussed ways to strengthen cooperation in commerce, culture, defense, innovation, and more. Oman is bounded to the southwest by Yemen, to the south and east by the Arabian Sea, to the north by Gulf of Oman, to the northwest by the United Arab Emirates, and to the west by Saudi Arabia. The climate of Oman is hot and dry in the interior and hot and humid along the coast. Therefore, option C is the correct answer. The next question is, recently seen in the news, JN.1 is a subvariant of which of the following diseases? COVID-19, swine flu, norovirus, or adenovirus? The correct answer is option A, COVID-19. Recently, a case of JN.1 subvariant of COVID-19 has been detected in Kerala as part of the ongoing routine surveillance activity by Indian SARS-CoV-2 Genomics Consortium. According to a report, the subvariant JN.1 is a close relative of the BA.2.86 variant, commonly referred to as Pirola. It carries just one additional mutation in the spike protein as compared to its relative. Mutations on the spike protein of SARS-CoV-2 are important because they are the ones that attach to receptors on human cells and allow the virus to enter it. Therefore, option A is the correct answer. The next question is, consider the following statements regarding ketamine, a medicine recently seen in the news. 1. It is an anesthetic. 2. It is also used for treating depression. Which of the statements given above is or are correct? 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, or neither 1 nor 2? The correct answer is option C, both 1 and 2. Recently, the Angeles County Medical Examiner's Office released an autopsy report saying the famous actor Matthew Perry died from the acute effects of ketamine. Ketamine is an anesthetic that has been listed as a hallucinogen by the US Drug Enforcement Administration. Hence, statement 1 is correct. It is referred to as dissociative anesthetic hallucinogen because it creates a feeling of detachment from pain and the environment. The drugs used for treating depression and other mental illnesses is recent. Hence, statement 2 is correct. Ketamine is also used as a recreational drug, popularly known as K or Special K among clubgoers. Therefore, option C is the correct answer. Next question is, consider the following statements regarding the Bharat New Car Assessment Program. 1. It is an indigenous star rating system for crash testing cars. 2. It is mandatory for manufacturers. 3. It is anchored by the Central Institute of Road Transport. How many of the statements given above is or are correct? Only 1, only 2, all 3, or none? The correct answer is option B, only 2. Recently, the first round of crash testing of the cars under the Bharat New Car Assessment Program has been successfully completed. The Ministry of Road Transport and Highways has rolled out an indigenous star rating system called NCAP for crash testing cars, under which vehicles will be assigned between 1 to 5 stars indicating their safety in a collision. Hence, statement 1 is correct. Under the Bharat NCAP, cars voluntarily nominated by automobile manufacturers will be crash tested as per protocols laid down in the soon-to-be-published Automotive Industry Standard 197. Hence, statement 2 is not correct. This program is anchored by Central Institute of Road Transport. Hence, statement 3 is correct. Therefore, option B is the correct answer. The next question is, recently seen in the news, Tax Inspectors Without Borders is a joint initiative of United Nations Development Programme and which of the following? Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development, World Trade Organization, G20, or Indo-Pacific Economic Framework? The correct answer is option A, Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development. Recently, the Tax Inspectors Without Borders launched a program in St. Lucia. India has been chosen as the partner administration and will provide tax experts for this program. This program is expected to be of 12 to 18 months duration, in which India, in collaboration with the TIWB Secretariat and support of the UNDP Country Office, Barbados and the Eastern Caribbean. Tax Inspectors Without Borders is a joint initiative of the United Nations Development Programme and the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development. Therefore, option A is the correct answer. Next question is, recently seen in the news, the AI model Krutrim has been designed by which of the following? Infosys, Ola, Blue Smart or Skyroot Aerospace. The correct answer is option B, Ola. Recently, Indian firm Ola has unveiled its own homegrown large language model called Krutrim. This AI can respond to queries not just in English, but 10 different Indian languages as well. Krutrim has been crafted specifically for local users, built from the ground up and trained on a ginormous dataset of 2 trillion tokens collected from local sources. Ola's AI models come in 2 versions, Krutrim and Krutrim Pro. The base Krutrim model comprehends 22 Indian languages and can form responses in 10 languages. Therefore, option B is the correct answer. Now it's time for the practice question. The question is, on which of the following Goa Liberation Day is observed? 17th December, 21st December, 18th December or 19th December? Send the answer to this question in the comment section. Stay tuned for the next episode. Thanks for watching.